give me another 100.
So we'll bring out 200, and we're gonna put some chemicals down as well.
What's up, Jason? He says, "What's up again, guys?" LOL. We back at it.
That light won't come on, but I know those lights will, and then they give us a lot of light over here.
You want me to go do that?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
keep bringing it with you.
All right, guys. We'll turn some lights on. He said, "Let there be light." All right, we got 11 people, 2 likes. We appreciate that, guys.
I need that one restore and the super sub sucker. Con, I need an open ball valve down here. Yeah, but is that what you got? Yes, man. Con, can you grab me that one restore?
Yeah.
See if you can find it, Jacob. That
All right.
super sub sucker. Tell them what we're doing if you want.
Okay, guys, so we are about to chemical treat this concrete with some one restore. There you go, that's probably one. All right. Cam, hook up this downstreamer.
Jacob.
Okay.
So guys, we're putting about maybe a gallon of one restore with, I don't know, what, 3.5 gallons of water?
Yeah.
4 gallons of water. Can we turn a light on this thing? Or
Possibly. Let's see.
do you have a headlamp with you?
There we go. That's it.
Just watch your face. Cam, could you get me a little Dawn dish soap?
Yes.
We're about to show y'all what we're doing over here with this. Now, this is the degreaser I was talking about. It works really good for all kinds of stuff. Rust stain removal, degreasing, you can clean glass with it. I'm wanting to try this one restore side-by-side comparison with another degreaser. I've heard it works really good. I never had a whole lot of success with Gold Assassin. We ain't used it a whole lot, but I ain't a whole lot of success with it either, so I kind of gave up on it. But this one restore, as I was saying in another video, at this dilution rate, I'm gonna go over this one more time for you, so you might want to jot down the notes. One restore, a good vendor, Window Cleaning Resources has it. I don't know, is Dirt Blasters on here?
Yeah.
I think the lady's name is Miss Trudy Panhandle Pressure Washing down there in Freeport, Florida. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And Jason, you can verify that if you will. We find in this one restore is an all-around excellent cleaner, and it's a little bit expensive, but with the dilution rate, you can do a lot with it. So what we're doing here is real important. So if you want to take some notes, I'm using a super Sudsucker downstream injection. So that draw rate's a lot stronger than some of your other downstream injectors. So I don't know how it works with the other ones, but with the super Sudsucker, you're gonna get, if you, let's say for instance you had 12% SH in this bucket, with a super Sudsucker you're gonna get 2% out your nozzle. We've done it many times. No matter what anybody tells you, that's the way it works. Super Sudsucker with 12% in this bucket, you can get 2% out the nozzle. So it's a really high draw rate. Now, I know that General Pump makes a high draw rate downstream injector. If you're not into downstream injecting, start doing it. You can thank me later for it. It really does work. We're going to be bringing some other stuff to the channel about downstream injecting. And now, it's not a cure-all, fix-all. You still need a soft wash pump it, do roofs and stuff like that. But again, back to this case, we have one restore. Again, you can buy it at Window Cleaning Resources or at Miss Trudy down there, Panhandle Pressure Washing. I think that's Dirt Blasters posting something there now.
No, it's Giovanni.
So I got 3.5, 4 gallons of water, about a gallon and a quarter of one restore. You want to put your water in first. Next thing I do was my Dawn out. Got a little bit of Dawn dish soap. Full disclosure, they do sponsor us, but I've been using this for years. So whether they sponsored us or not, I'm still going to use it. And this is just what I do. There's going to be no chemical reaction. You don't need a whole lot. Now what that's going to do, that's going to give me some suds, as y'all going to see in a little while. Not a whole lot, just a little bit more. It's a wetting agent in here, so it's going to stay wet. Your dwell time, we're going to go over all that a little bit. Here you go, Mr. Cam. So super sud sucker, where are we at here? We got to plug in.
Yep.
All right, Todd, we got an open ball valve.
Yep.
So guys, what I'm going to do, show me the camera, on me on the camera right
Okay.
now. You always want to verify that your downstream injector is working every time you use it. They're finicky. Get 2 of them. You know, sometimes you crank it up and it's not siphoning, but, you know, so we're going to check it. I'm going to crank it up on an idle. And make sure, verify our connection so we don't have an incident like we did the other day. Guys, I'm going to show y'all something. Come in tighter, Jacob, here. This is a mistake I did the other day. It damn near killed me. Like, all jokes aside, paid close attention to this. I almost lost my life the other day. And I ain't talking about got hurt. I'm not talking about got scratched. I'm talking about literally lost my life. And I'm going to tell you how. Without this pressure hose on here, on this whip line, this downstream injector, especially the super sud sucker in this configuration, we'll pop it off. This is a really good way that it works, but this is super dangerous. And actually, Apex saved me. I was in a bad situation. I'm gonna explain that here in a second. This nozzle right here on an idle, I'm gonna demonstrate it for them. Back up, Todd.
Oh my God. Yep. Here we go.
So, come in tighter.
Okay.
This is what happened, guys. And look, I've been doing this for 30 years, and I made this mistake so anybody can. I was pressure washing. Somebody walked up to speak to me. My pressure washer was about half throttle. I ran over here, turned the key off. I was dealing with a customer. Later, a few minutes later, I come over here and disconnected this pressure hose to roll up on the reel. That was my mistake. Then I wanted to blow my chemical out the line. Well, normally you want to blow all your chemical out the line and rinse it out by disconnecting this. But I inadvertently, thank God Apex was there. This is no joke, Todd. I started this machine up on 50% power, and this thing whipped around and went directly across my throat right there. And I don't know how on God's green earth I threw my hand up, and it like to slice through my gloves and everything. I don't know what would have happened if it would have ran across my throat. It wouldn't have been a good day. So I'm gonna demonstrate it. Come in a little tighter. I'm only gonna do this on an idle, just to show y'all the freaking power this has, because it's like a jet. And Jacob, if we got any questions or something, you can ask me as we go along. On an idle, look at this thing. It's gonna get noisy, but this is incredible. I don't know if a diffuser needs to put on here. Something needs to change for this, because this could take the life of somebody out there trying to make a living. So guys, just know, if you crank this machine up on this whip line with this chemical injector in this configuration, this is what it'll do. I'm gonna have to hold it with both hands. So if something goes awry, y'all just drag me out of the way, okay? So guys, that's on an idle. And I mean, I don't know if you see my hands, I'm holding it with a pretty good force. Look at that. Look at the power of it, and that's on an idle. You can hear it on the metal. I'm gonna bump it up a little bit. I can't hold it. You just can't hold it. So I'm going to shut this off. It's scaring me. It's giving me flashbacks already. So, guys, just remember, this thing whipped around. You show me again. It was like this. I reached in there and started up. It was on 50% power. That thing immediately should come up, and just instincts, I threw my hands up, and it came across. It wouldn't have been good. So anyway, let's move on from that. Jacob, if you want to add anything to that, I don't remember what you did.
Guys, so I kind of did a little bit of what you're not supposed to do, but I went ahead and did it. So I saw the situation in my head, but I couldn't speak fast enough. The fingers were already turning the start button and the start turn key, and
Yeah, so I was like in this position, and you came in behind me, right?
Yeah,
you
I was
reached in and cut it off.
So I was behind him. I looked away, and I reached my hand and turned off that key. And I've been doing this for years and years, so I know where that key is. I know how to turn it off without even seeing it. And Billy was there.
I was trying to grab it, but it was just flopping like a wild snake, like a dragon, man. It was so. Guys, make sure if anyone knows a fix for this, I've been thinking about it the last 2 days, maybe strapping it down. I don't know, but you see what I'm talking about, Todd? How strong it is? It scared me. Yeah, I actually went and sat in the truck. I said a little prayer. I was like, dear God, I'm just out here trying to make a living, and one mistake like that, if it had cut my throat, that's it.
Always make sure you're snapped in, guys, because
this collar is so important.
Yeah.
Guys, this is like a hand grenade ready to go off. When you let off the trigger, all that back pressure. And one other thing, I see some of my friends, man, they got all rusty stuff. Get rid of this crap. It's what, $100? Like, throw it away. Don't try to rebuild it. Throw it away. Use it as a paperweight. Do something. Don't be using this stuff if it gets in disrepair. This is dangerous, and at the end of the day, you need to go home to your family, and stuff like this can prevent that, and it's not worth it. And if you're not making enough money, start charging more. And you know what I'm saying? That makes sense?
Hell yeah, absolutely.
So anyway, we're gonna get into this. Enough of that. It's starting to kind of give me the cold chills just thinking about that day. So we're gonna we got a drop stick or anything?
Let's see. I don't think we have a drop.
I'll hold it in there for you. If you want.
Yeah, you can just hold it in.
Just back it off.
I got gloves on, so I'll hold it in there.
So
Here's your ball
give me the
valve.
ball valve. So Cam, whenever we get ready, I just want to go with about 20% power, 2-0. We got a cock right here. So just about 20% power when I'm ready for it. Any comments?
Oh yeah, we got plenty. Sir?
I'm good to try a little bit of hose.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Free.
Okay, so Catch a Predator says BD still going.
Hey, that was a close one though.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got Giovanni Reynolds. He says, I use caustic soda beads for my degreaser. I get a 50-pound bag, 24 to 40 ounces in 5 gallons bucket, and X-jet it. You can make it nuclear.
Oh yeah, I see that. All right, yeah, yep. Yeah, soda beads work really good. Sodium hydroxide beads, if y'all not familiar with it. Obviously, whenever you're dealing with that stuff, man, you gotta wear eye, nose, face protection, gloves. Sodium hydroxide is harsh. It's basically what's in liquid plumber, so it's pretty harsh stuff.
And Dirt Blasters has a link for Panhandle Power Wash
Panhandle
and Supply.
pressure. Yep, there you go.
Said also you can get it at Window Cleaner Resource. And Mike Jones says EcoChem makes great products.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
You know what? That might have been where I got this from, EcoChem, wasn't it?
Yeah, EcoChem.
Yeah, we use a few vendors. Now, guys, what I would like to do, and if y'all have any suggestions, I want to, I done fell in love with this one restore. We do a little bit of fast food restaurant cleaning. Y'all know how the Sonics go, dumpster pads and all of that. The label calls for 100%, but like you see, we put in a gallon with 4 gallons of water. Now your dwell time extends out a little bit longer, but it's working good. especially we cleaning stuff that we didn't think could be cleaned. After being years in this industry, me and Jacob was like, that's stained in there permanently, but the one restore is pulling it up. I do want to do a side by side comparison with Cody's degreaser. I heard it was incredible. So I'm going to reach out to him and order a few bottles of it and do a comparison, kind of see how I feel run with it and see how it goes. But I suspect it's going to be good too. But I do know this one restore is been amazing so far. I see a couple more comments there.
Yep. Mike Jones says that injector pulls a stronger ratio, correct? 33%.
They claim that, but you put 200 feet of hose on it. Like you see here, I got an open ball valve. If you add another wand to this, guys, remember any 90-degree turn that this water makes, it's putting back pressure on your unloader, it's on your downstream injector. So you start to reduce your draw rate. Another thing, every time that water makes a 90 degrees turn, you're losing 150 psi and probably a quarter of a gallon of flow just because of the back pressure. So if you ever need to do some downstream, an open ball valve is really good if you want to get the highest draw rate. And having the machine on a lower idle, the chemical injector is going to draw almost the same at a 10% power setting as it will at a 90% power setting. The only thing changes is the volume of water. So I hope that makes sense. At a 10% set power setting, the volume that the downstream injector is going to be the same as at 90%. The only thing, you're going to have less water, so that it obviously increases your ratio. So you just remember that. Lower that power setting if you want a little bit better draw rate.
Yep. And Mike Jones says, glad you're safe. Losing Billy would have been a tragedy. Hashtag stay safe.
Yeah, man. The last thing, it was the end of the day. It was one of them rough days, to be honest with you. And I don't even want to think about it. It could have been ugly.
All right.
All right, Cam, go with 20% power, please. So we got Cam back at the machine. Now it's going to take a second for my one restore to get down here. Now I'm going to show y'all what we're doing here. It's a battery station where they recycle batteries. We got that. We got a grease trap thing where they recycle oil back over here in this area. It's not terrible because we do maintain this about once a month. But if you came here with cold water, you're going to have decent results. Using Dawn dish soap, you're going to have decent results. But this one restore makes it much easier. You already see starting to get a few little suds. And what I'm going to do is just wet it down. You just step back and kind of wash.
Yeah. All right, guys. So with the first application, like it says on the bottle, with this one restore, you apply it and you let it dwell for 5 minutes. And then if it's like a really bad stain, what you can do is after 3 minutes, you can apply another coat and then let all of that dwell for another 5 minutes. And then it says on the bottle, you need to pressure wash that with at least 3,000 psi in order to remove it and the contaminants, the stains and all that. Because if you don't, it can leave a white residue.
And you don't need a heavy agitation process either, which saves a lot of elbow grease. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, the agitation that you're getting is with that second coat. So as you see, this is moving around the product. And now when we put a second coat on in about 10 minutes, we'll show you that.
Yeah. So we've got 24 people with 9 likes. We appreciate that, guys. And Mike Jones says, try hot stain remover if one restore doesn't work. One restore is amazing for oxidation removal.
Really? Okay, see, I'm kind of new to one restore, so I'm kind of learning it. If y'all got any suggestions about one restore, drop them in the comments. I know it's good for descaling glass, the hard water spots. It's been really good for that too.
Dirt Blaster said, I got 2 gallons of hot stain remover in the shop.
And being in the shop, Dirt Blasters ain't making you any money. What up, brother? You gotta get that stuff down on the ground to make some money. That dude's over there killing it, though. He's in northern Louisiana. He's striping. He's always striping. I'm like, bro.
It's like he's addicted to it.
Yeah, take a break. Come play golf with me. That's my little golfing dude right there. He said he ain't never picked up a golf club in his life. He came out there swinging, what, 200 miles an hour balls?
Yeah.
Man, at Top Golf, I don't know if any of y'all play with Top Golf, but we love it.
Mike Jones says, kind of pricey, but it's worth it, and they stand by everything.
And what was the name of that again?
I think he's talking about hot stain remover and One Restore.
Where's he get the hot stain removal?
Yeah, Mike, where can you find that product? Kind of interested in it.
Is it an acid or a degreaser or?
He says, Dirt Blaster says, same place, Eco Chem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like, what would you use hot stain remover for in place of One Restore? Like, do they do the same thing? Is one for something else? If I could read that bottle, I'd know, but I've never heard of hot stain remover.
Get the head response real quick.
Yep.
This stuff smells like it's working even, huh?
Yeah.
I have Todd shut it down.
All right, shut it down. Give me 1 second. I gave him the signal. All right, they're gonna shut it down. All right. 27 people in the stream.
Trying to get up to 50. They need to hit them likes. How many likes we got, guys?
We got 12. We got 29 people now.
29
They're
people.
rolling all in.
We already have 29 likes. I think we're doing a good job, Apex.
Yeah.
Apex said he was going to give me $1 for every like we got, and I'm trying to get up to about $30 because I want Pizza Hut tonight. Todd, how much is that pizza? Where's Todd at? Oh, how much is that pizza box you always get for?
Well, it's like $22, $23.
What's it come in there?
You get 2 pizzas. You get either wings or a sauce. I mean, a pasta, and you get breadsticks. Yeah, big dinner box.
Oh, that's that thing we put on the tailgate.
Yeah, that's it.
Got that Gladiator, got them lights on that tailgate, man. That's the way you living, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Cholesterol time going on.
I got my Subway cookies before I came today.
Yeah.
I know, and he brought me a Subway cookie. He's trying to get a raise, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Man.
I ain't gonna say no
Let's
to
see how much we drew down our bucket. Let's see here.
that. A good bit. A little, like I would say 3/4 maybe, huh? Or a little
So
more,
yeah, that's
a little more than half.
that's about 2/3 drawn down.
Really? Okay, so a little more than half on it.
Yeah, a lot more. Yeah, a little more than half.
Yeah, it's got a good draw rate, huh?
I'll give it that.
We got a big area going down.
Yeah. Let that cook on there for a minute.
Yeah, so basically we're going to let this dwell in here a little bit. In about 5 minutes, I'm going to hit it again. Then 5 minutes later, we're going to surface clean it. Like I said, it ain't too terrible. But what's really good is even if it was bad, it still, that surface cleaner eats right through it.
And we've got Dirt Blasters in with a comment. He's got some information. He says, hot stain remover is a high pH alkaline cleaning product that will remove both food and petroleum oil staining and remove heavy carbon deposits and oil from concrete and masonry. He says advantages, it removes both food and petroleum oil staining, removes heavy carbon deposits.
How we put the camera on us now? Because we're just shining it on a wall.
Left.
Bottom left.
Yep.
Because I got to tell Dirt Blasters something personally. Dirt Blasters, you told me you guys, y'all got to listen to this. Dirt Blasters told me today on the phone, he said, Billy Davidson, when you go live tonight, he's going to give us a super thanks to pay for lunch.
Uh-oh.
I want to see it pop up. I want to see $100 pop up, Dirt Blasters.
We hungry, man.
We starving, man. Can't you tell? Look, bro, we ain't ate in weeks.
Yeah,
Jacob,
man, you got some lunch money, bro?
Jacob,
Come on, man.
I guess we all could lose a little weight. We skipped lunch.
Let's hear it, bro. Let's hear it. I'm hungry tonight.
Cam's the only one out here that looks like a wide receiver. Big Cam.
Shit, I'm a wide receiver.
Cam, you look like a wide receiver. You ever played?
Oh yeah, I played football.
Oh, okay.
A couple of years at Independence High School.
Independence.
Oh yeah.
Yes, indeed. Y'all hear that, huh? Let's see if Dirt Blast has made it. No super thanks.
Oh
yet.
man, he's back into the woodwork now.
Oh, he probably done logged off now. Cam, let's cut that off real quick if you don't mind.
All right. Guys, I love these little things that me and Billy made. Like, you have them lead off of your buffer tank. You can move them around. It's a whole lot more professional than sticking your garden hose in the top of the IBC tote. Like, as you can see here, we've got our water hose hooked up to it.
Sides, huh?
And that's another thing, you can double feed with it. It just looks a lot more professional than putting it in the top of the buffer tank.
What, you mean like instead of running the hose over on the top?
Yeah, just like letting it sit in there.
We did that before. You got to stick
Yeah.
something up there like a bucket to keep it from flopping out.
Yeah. So Get Fed Up says, any advice for someone just starting off, trying to get my name out there and get leads coming in? Got a big family to feed. Thanks, guys.
Pressure washing. And I'm going to tell you right now, to get the leads coming in, you Google My Business listing. I know Google My Business listing has been all screwed up for everybody, but it's worth the effort, even if you got to hire a company to kind of get that listing up and running. But just know, you need signs on your vehicle. You need a Facebook business page, but also start doing yard signs, because when people get an impression of you, whether it's your yard sign or Google My Business listing, or if it's your signs on your truck, they usually hop online and do a little quick research on you. So you kind of need all of those legs of that stool working together. Google My Business, Facebook business page, signs on your vehicle, and yard signs. I personally don't have to advertise any at all just by doing yard signs. We ain't had yard signs out in a year.
Yeah, we haven't had them.
Yeah, the yard signs we put out a year ago still is keeping us busy with all the repeat customers. I don't necessarily want to give away my yard sign strategy on here just because, people would start by local competitors. But if you look at how we do our yard signs, it's simple, but it's something I tried and tested for years and years, different signs, different aspects of that yard sign. You can check out my website, BillyDavidsonVIP.com. It's like, I don't know, with a little training course, it's like $90-something, but that's going to be insignificant for what you're going to make back with your yard signs. You won't get littering tickets, and people won't steal your signs. And it's not nailing them to trees like Apex did before.
Hey, so we got some lunch money from Dirt Blasters. We got $20.
Dirt Blasters, come on, man.
Yeah.
What's up? I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna get some pizza tonight. I see that $20. Look at him, man.
Yep.
Man, we love Dirt Blasters.
Yep. And so Mike Jones says advertising and boots on the ground ! He said GMB is huge. Google My Business.
Yeah, but everybody's on Google My Business. It is what it is. But what also you need to do, not every customer is searching online. A lot of our clientele is older clientele. They not necessarily internet savvy. Believe it or not, they're not on there. They asking people down at the salon, people at the yoga place, who they recommend, family and friends. And that's where your yard signs in the right locations is going to get you more work than you want. Think about that. More work than you want. We had to take yard signs up because what was happening, people was calling us for service and was like, hey, we can't get to you for another 4 months. And now they mad. So I don't even have no yard signs out currently. Hadn't had any out this year because they work so good. Now if work starts to slow down a little bit, obviously me and Apex are going to go out there and do our yard signs again. Another thing, who was that, Mike asking the question?
Yeah.
So Mike, another thing you need to do that's going to help you out a lot is go after some dumpster pads. Start Waffle House. We just picked up a bunch of Waffle Houses, Starbucks, Domino's Pizza has been trying to get their dumpster pads cleaned up you know. So go after those dumpster pads, banks, apartment complexes, that sort of thing. Obviously, we got some training and tutorial on that on my website, BillyDavidsonVIP.com. You can do it without the training. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, you got to have my training to make it happen. But I think we can cut some corners on the learning curve. Got a sample contract in there. It's going to help you out in the long run.
Yeah, he said good recommendations and word of mouth.
Yep, absolutely. Get those reviews in, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right, we ready to reapply?
Yeah, it had to be 5 minutes
I gotta
already.
get my ball foul.
Yeah.
Did you ever get up enough likes to get my lunch?
We got 16 likes.
16,
that
$1 per
combined,
like. You in a hole, Jacob.
oh man, that combined with the super chat, we get ourselves a good little pizza
Give
box.
us a pizza tonight. I've been craving pizza for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah.
Hey, Todd. Yeah. When I run out of solution, just shut the machine down, please. All right, I'm ready at 20%.
All right.
Man, a lot of people get on here on YouTube and just make videos, but we really do work.
Yeah, we out here in the field, bro.
Yeah, this is kind of hard to do this and work, make videos. There it is, little soap bomb right there, baby. It's really heavy. It's up here closer to the wall.
Yeah.
And look, guys, this piece of concrete, I'm going to show y'all, and I'm going to tell y'all the price in a minute. If y'all want to hear the price, how much to charge for a piece of concrete like this, give me a bunch of likes and I'll disclose it. Show them the size of them. We'll kind of walk it off.
Yeah.
And we get up to 30 likes. How about that? Which on
All
the
right.
price.
Yeah.
Does that sound like a deal?
That sounds like a deal.
Got any more likes coming in?
We got 18 likes. Guys, if we can get those likes up, Billy's gonna drop a big knowledge bomb on y'all on this concrete.
I don't know if I should do it, man. Someone else is going to hear it and try to steal my job over here. But look, my word's my word. If I get 30 likes, I'll tell them how much to charge for this. We'll walk it off, show y'all the dimensions of it, show you how much I'm spending in chemicals. Now, obviously, this ain't the only thing we doing tonight. We got a bunch of other stuff, but these items are pieced out and charged per item, so.
Yeah. We're up to 22 likes. We're getting close.
30 likes, we'll show you how much to charge for this. But then I'm going to delete this video once we get off of it, though.
Yeah.
Tell them about our 2 promotional codes for Jason and my promotional code for the All-Pro Striping Tour.
All right, guys. So if y'all want to get hooked up on the All-Pro parking lot striping course and save some money, you can use the code Billy499. You can also use the code Jason499. And Dirt Blasters, if you're in the comments, you can drop those codes down there so people can see them and use them.
No spaces, right?
Yeah, no spaces.
Remember, if we get to 30 likes, Jacob buys me a pizza, and so he's gonna give me $1 per like, and I'll tell y'all how much to charge for this dirty concrete section. We'll step it off. We'll tell you how much we charging, how much chemical we use, and about how much time because we'd be already surface cleaning if we wasn't doing a video. So you got to think about that too. Just kind of slowing us down.
Yep, 26 likes. 4 more likes, guys.
Oh my
Come on.
God, I'm getting nervous now. I probably shouldn't have said I'll tell them the price.
We got 25 people in the stream with 26 likes. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. They're calling their buddy and, hey,
Look,
come like this real
it's
quick.
It's already starting to emulsify some of them.
Yeah, I see that. It's making dirty water.
I thought that bucket would have been out of chemical already. It's got to be getting close.
Yeah. A little bit, some of that surface stuff. Yeah, those set in stain. Look how, just by the finger, it must have softened some up.
I might not have this on my hands.
Yeah.
I don't feel nothing burning.
Oh man, 3 more likes. 2 more likes and I'm buying pizza.
Oh my God, if we get 2 more likes, Cam, he's buying pizza.
All we gotta do is go on there and like it ourselves.
That'd be it. 2 likes.
Oh, 1 more like.
Dude, we better start stepping this off, then.
Yeah, it's about time.
Yeah, I tell him if I get 30 likes, I show him how much I'm charging for this. I kind of regret it now. Yeah, I just hope nobody don't come steal my job from me.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna be honest with them. We measure it. That way they can get a good. You know how to step it off, Jacob?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn on the light. Okay, guys. So we just step it off.
Yeah, this is not scientific, obviously. Huh? What you got there?
I got 16.
16. If I had to guess, that's probably 80 feet long, but let's try it.
All right. Usually I get the measuring wheel, but let me just do this real
You
quick.
been drinking? You need to hold your hands up, touch your nose. Count out loud, where you at?
18, 19, 20. I walked the line. 23, 24,
I
25.
find it very, very easy to be true. We got any Johnny Cash fans on board? Hey, y'all gotta go listen to Johnny Cash's grandson and Waylon Jennings' grandson. Type that into YouTube. They do good together. They sound like their granddads. All right, where you at?
57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 3, 4, 6, 7, 71, 2,
Can we call
3.
it 75?
Yeah.
16 by 75. We got any mathematicians in there?
Let's see. 16 by 75. 1,200.
1,200 square feet, yeah.
And we're at 31
At
likes.
31 light. All right, guys, don't pick on me because this might be a little more than what y'all could charge. Might be a little less. I don't know. But again, we doing several locations for this people tonight, so we do give them a bit of a discount.
Oh, hey, before you say the price,
All right.
we got a couple of guesses in the comments.
All right, go for it.
Proud Dad says 1750.
Oh, I wish.
Mike Jones says 2,250.
No, I wish. No, too high. It's only 1,200 square feet, but it is, you got to use one restore. But like I said, some areas charge, you get a little more. Now, I'm going to give them 2 prices. If this was a standalone job, 1,200 square feet with grease removal, I would probably be at about $975, standalone. And we'd come out here about 2 hours. But since this is a customer that I do a lot of work for, I'm charging $625 for it. But that being said, we got several spots like this to do. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4 spots tonight.
Yeah.
So we use probably maybe $15 in one restore.
Right. And Dirt Blaster says 350.
Nah, that's the Dirt Blast. You gotta get the prices up, man. You
Yeah.
got on pizza doing now. So, you know, just kind of think about that. If you're using some chemicals and stuff, you need to be. I try to be really around at $300 or $400 an hour. We're gonna spend, I don't know what. We'd damn near be finished with it by now, huh? If we wasn't doing a video.
Right, yeah.
How long's the video been going?
For 40 minutes.
Yeah, so we an hour of this, you know, 600 something profit. Well, not all profit because I got overhead, but I'd have made 400 on it. But if you do this several times and then we go hit a couple Waffle House dumpsters tonight, now you're looking at a $2,800 to $3,200 night. You start to get into serious money. And not only that, it's not really about everything that I make. I have enough money, thank God. But these guys got families, Todd, Cam, you know, so keeping them busy, keeping the income coming in, keeping food on their table, the lights on. Y'all know how it all goes. So if you got guys that was working for you, if you want to bundle prices together, get some dumpster pads, sell some striping jobs, do some of these little abstract things. We, like you see, we working at night, daytime, go hit a couple roofs. Bro, you can make a hell of a living doing it. You can make more than probably what you can, you know, expect. But you got to stay consistent with it, doing your yard signs, doing your marketing, not giving up. Don't take a day off, you know, that sort of thing. Obviously, you know, you want to spend time with your family, but you shouldn't be sitting at home on a Tuesday twiddling your thumbs with nothing to do. If you ain't got nothing, no work on Tuesday, those little feetsies need to be on the ground, knocking on doors, handing out business cards, putting out yard signs, and you just stay on it, stay on it, stay on it. And eventually you get to a point to where you don't have to do that. The customers just kind of come to you. And you kind of pick and choose which ones you want to work for, which ones you don't. That's really important. There's customers I don't work for. I had a customer call me the other day. He said, I washed his house 6 years ago. Let that sink in. 6 years ago. He's ready for it to be washed again. I was on the phone with him. I said, okay, yeah, sounds great. I didn't remember him. He said, yeah, you washed it in six years ago. And I said, well, how bad is it? He said, we used the last one to wash it, so it's pretty bad. I said, okay, no problem. I've done some dirty jobs, you know, before. And I told him, and Jacob was right there with me.
Yeah.
He said, I said, look, you know, 6 years ago, a lot has changed with our prices. You know, we, you know, got overhead, you know, times have changed. And what did he say after that?
He said, it's only pressure washing.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, it's only pressure washing. Why is the prices went up? What did I tell him then?
You're not my customer.
Yep. I said, sir, I wish you the best of luck finding a pressure washing contractor, but you're not my customer. And I didn't want to be rude with him, but he was kind of degrading our service, saying it's only pressure washing. Only pressure washing? Only? You know, only?
Yeah, the audacity,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You go spend 8 or 9 hours out there on someone's dirty house that ain't been cleaned in 6 years. I'm going to make $2,000 or $3,000 or not. They can call someone else, you know, so that's the way I look at it. We're going to about to start surface cleaning, y'all. Probably need to turn that water back on, pull off that downstream injector. That way he'll get full flow, and put him on about 60-70% power, Cam, if you will. And we'll see some results how this one restore is. See a comment popping up.
Mike Jones, bro, I was gonna say $650.
Oh yeah. It's, you know, if it was a Sonic, I would probably be a little higher on it, because actually, guys, the restaurant grease is tougher to remove than I find like petroleum. Like they got a little
Oil catch over there.
yeah, what they call it, recycling thing. So
Yep.
some of it gets spilled or whatever here and there. But man, when you're dealing with restaurant grease, y'all know that stuff ain't no tell. I was telling Apex, and we eating this stuff.
It's like it clings into the pores of
oh
the
my
concrete,
God,
man.
it's horrible.
And speaking of Sonic, Michael Uptain says, you guys use One Restore at Sonic?
Yeah, we do. We do now. I kind of stopped doing the Sonics for a year and a half, 2 years ago. I picked up a couple more, just kind of hedge off any bets with the economy. Sonics need to be cleaned every 2 weeks to every month. We got some training on our website, BillyDavidsonVIP.com. It's a little expensive, but we got a promotional code on that. If you want half off, it's Billy50 on that Sonic training course. There's a lot of information in there. Some guys are using it for Sonic. Some people are getting other fast food restaurants with it, like Five Guys, all of them that's got drive-through. You just use the same information across the board, and it works really good. But if you want that Sonic, I think normally we was charging $3.99 because we knew these local guys around here would just come take our work, so I had to get paid for it. But some of those kind of went out of business. Those guys did. So if y'all want that Sonic training course, a fast food training course, 50% off, Billy50. Give them a little discount. I hope that coupon's code's still active. I think it is.
Yeah, it should be.
I'll hold this for a sec. Give your hands a rest. But if not, whenever you're doing fast food restaurants, you're gonna work. You're gonna work your butt off. You're gonna need some chemicals, so you need to know how much to charge. And not only that, with the Sonics, what I like to do is pressure wash Sonic. Obviously, I make money with that in a dumpster pad, but I'm immediately selling them on a striping because I can go in there and make 5 times as much striping than pressure washing. Then you don't get wet, and it's a lot easier. So, you think always be looking for that upsell to increase that service, because most companies like that want to try to go with one vendor. It makes it so much easier for them to keep track of your insurance information, sending out your 1099s. So if you can ultimately offer more services, it's going to bring tons of more revenue into your business. What you got, Cam? Oh, we're ready to go. Look at here, boy. He's on the spot. So are we got any hazards out here? Any bolts? Dirt Blaster, you still on here? Dirt Blaster, if you still on here, I'm gonna call you in the morning. Man, I feel like we're telling all our personal information, but Dirt Blasters, we going out this weekend. We're probably gonna go bowling and then go to that seafood place we went to last week. So I'm gonna hit you up, see if y'all can come on down and hang out, because we got some business to discuss. I got a big job I might want you to look at. All right, Cam, you ready to go? All right, Cam. Might be a little too much power. Guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in and hitting that like button. Trying to grow my YouTube channel. It's sometimes it's hard working 6-7 days a week. We travel a lot. We just got back from Memphis last week. We was in northern Mississippi last night. We're here tonight in Hammond. Tomorrow, I don't know where we're gonna be. I ain't even looked at the schedule yet. We got some comments, questions. We're gonna go through a few, then we'll let them go.
Yeah, all right. We got quite a few. And 25 people in the stream with 35 likes. We appreciate that so much, guys.
Oh, you buying pizza tonight, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Dirt Blaster says, I spent a whole day pressure washing a dirty house before I know the feeling. And TRP says, I had a guy yesterday I quoted for $415. His reply was, I had a guy do it last year for $250. And I said, so what happened to him?
Yeah, amen to that, yeah.
Yeah. And Dirt Blaster says, that's where the hot stain removal comes into play for the heavy oil and grease, I would think.
Look, it's cleaning the hell out of it, look.
Yeah, y'all, look at that difference line. This is hard ground in oil and rubber stains, and it's just chewing through it.
Can you see it on camera?
Oh yeah. I'll even zoom in here. Look at that, guys. A night and day difference.
That's with cold water as well.
Yeah, with one restore, we're able to clean with cold water like it's freaking hot water, right, Billy? Better, yeah.
Yeah, because at the restaurant, I was putting 200 some degrees hot water on it. It wasn't budging it. I put the one restore on it. I was blown away. I was like, well, man, when they say you learn something new every day, they're not kidding. But I do want to try to I'm going to get with Cody this week and see if I can get some of that Southeast degreaser and try it, because we got to wash another bay next couple weeks and compare them, because I hear his stuff is really good. So if anybody in comments know how Southeast soft wash degreasers work, and leave a comment if y'all used it.
All right. Sean Ryder says turns into paste. Michael Uptain says awesome. Thank you! Exclamation mark. I finished all pro parking lot striping course. I will continue learning. Michael, make sure to take that test, man. Let me know if you got certified.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, guys. If y'all don't know, the All Pro parking lot striping course now has a test in it with a certification. I highly recommend attaching that certification. That's if you pass, to your estimates, and also you can print out a copy, put in your office too as well. But it's a digital copy, or if you want to print out copies, it has your name on it, etc., etc. It's a really nice little certification to let your customers know that you have trained properly for this. And
he is certified.
yeah, he's certified. Yep. So he got it. So it's going to be really, really helpful with your competition, because there's a lot of guys out there doing it with absolutely no training. And if you got important customers, they want to know that you know what you're doing. And a lot of times you can be much higher than your next guy under you and still get the work. This is a comment here.
Yep. CRP says Southeast Soft Wash is 45 minutes from me. I took my first trip there 2 weeks ago. The red clay remover, gutter brightener, and surfactants are all awesome. Haven't used the degreaser yet.
Yeah, no, I can attest to that surfactant. I've washed my truck with it. Apex takes a bath in it.
Oh yeah, that stuff works, man.
Hey, 2 spoonfuls and you got a bubble bath, huh? Did you get the lemon one?
Yeah, we got the lemon and the cherry.
There you go. So on Mondays you use cherry, Tuesdays you bathe with the lemon.
Oh, if I got a hot date, man, I'll get that cherry scent.
Bro,
know what hit her.
That's disgusting.
I wash my car with it. I wash my dog with it.
Yeah, it's really good, especially if you're not cleaning windows behind your wash jobs. It leaves a really good shine to the windows.
Devin S says, tell Billy about my success, Apex. Don't skip over me. He said, I seal coated part of a dealership earlier today.
Oh, nice.
He said, I'd love to meet you, Mr. Billy. I'm a pro course member. Whenever you're back in Memphis, Tennessee, that's where I'm based out of.
Oh my God, we're just in Memphis too. We're going back to Memphis probably before the end of the summer. Sometimes it's last minute, but I'm gonna try to get in touch with a couple guys and go have lunch. We actually had a chance to meet one of our students out there at the All Pro Striping course. We put a little video in a YouTube short, so if y'all want to watch it, go check some more videos out on my channel. He was so surprised, he called me for some help. And he's like, hey man, I'm right here in Memphis. And I'm like, well, hey, I am too. And he told me where he was. He was doing a Whataburgers, dumpster pad, striping, that sort of thing, everything I teach. We rolled up there and it was amazing, you know. Just by happenstance, circumstances, good Lord put both of us in the same spot at the same time, was able to help him. He's a great guy. Terry Moore is his name, with Moore's Pressure Washing, Memphis, Tennessee. He's a great guy, man. If y'all ever need some help or reach out to him, I'm sure he's be willing to give you a couple minutes of his time, you know, if it's reasonable, give you some help with it. But he's out there killing it in Memphis area. I know a lot of people overlook Memphis and northern Mississippi, but and even Alabama for that. See, we travel all over. That's all overlooked. You know, if you within striking distance of Huntsville, here comes that cop again. Huntsville, Birmingham, Tupelo, Mississippi. I've been through there in the last week or so. Southern Memphis, South Haven, Hernando. All of that's growing, guys, and it's more work over there than you can deal with. And that's not the only places. Oklahoma, Texas. We hear in it. We get to hear from students all over. Just talked to a gentleman out in El Paso earlier today. He just did a giant job, got several more giant jobs striping lined up. So, you know, sometimes you kind of overlook some of those rural areas, but that's where you can make a lot of money. Alabama has a huge community of churches out there. You know, there's a church every few miles, and a great people and great atmosphere. I absolutely love northern Alabama. And if I was to move from Louisiana, I would probably go to northern Alabama to have at least a vacation home there. I just absolutely love the area and the people. And people, you know, they like their stuff nice and clean and fresh, and they willing to pay you to do the work. But Jacob, let's show them a couple more shots, and I gotta hop off here. I gotta make a phone call.
All right.
How many people got on board?
We got 23 people with 37 likes. Man, y'all draining my wallet out with them likes.
Absolutely.
Okay. Devin says, I've got a mega contract, Billy. I may need help with truck stops, 55.
Damn, boy, that's a big one.
55? 55 truck stops?
See, that right there, you're looking at a millionaire in the making.
He says line striping.
Oh my God.
That's my language, right? That's Billy's language right there, y'all.
Hey, Devin, if you pay good, I got some good guys, me and my guys, to come up there and help you out. That's a 7-figure contract easily.
Absolutely. Yeah. And Mike,
it's life-changing money.
Yeah, it is. That's you can do things with that money.
That's like the Bible says, and I'm not super religious, but the Bible says a wise man will leave inheritance to his grandchildren. And Devin, that's exactly how you do it. I don't know how old you are, but you got kids. You're probably going to have grandkids at some point. You make that money now. You invest it very wisely. Don't go off and spend money on things you don't need. Obviously, you want to treat yourself, treat your family, put some money back. When you get into your 70s, 80s, you got a huge nest egg there, and you know it can be life-changing. You know, for the rest of your life.
He says, yes, sir, $200,000 plus contract twice a year. He's 26 years old. He started just last year. He wanted to use the money to open another location next year in Delaware.
Damn, that's good news right there. I like to hear that. And there's no telling how many other doors that's going to open for him as well.
He says, I owe it all to you, prayer hands.
Man, Devin, I would love to get a video testimonial for you. We'll put on our website. That way you give other people inspiration and courage. And we got dozens and dozens of these people, but each one of you guys has had success matters to us. I mean, it really matters. We get these video testimonials. We look at them 3 or 4 times. Sometimes me and Apex will be sitting there happy for you. You know, like, man, way to go. You know, brings a cheer to us to hear about it. And I think this is going to be another great success story that Devin's about to accomplish.
Absolutely. And we're just about at the 1 hour mark, guys, and that's an incredible story from Devin.
Yeah, absolutely, Devin. I appreciate it. Well, guys, look, we're gonna let's flip the camera back around. There we are. So we're gonna hop off here. They still doing their thing back there. I ain't gonna lie, I am starving. I think I ate a biscuit or something this morning. I'm about ready for a sandwich. He owes me pizza because y'all did owe it to y'all. Y'all got those likes up on the video, and we appreciate it, guys. We're gonna be doing some more lives in my office. It'll be a little easier to hear us, a little bit more stable. So y'all like, subscribe, and check out our website, BillyDavidsonVIP.com. And any departing words, Apex?
See something you want in life, go get it.
Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe to Apex Pressure Washing and Dirt Blasters Power Washing. My good friend Jason out there in northern Louisiana. We're trying to get them up, their subscribers up. I know you guys, I love y'all. We will see y'all in the next video. Let's go get something to eat, Apex.
Yeah.